I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. A half-truth is the most cowardly of lies. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. I have a higher and grander standard of principle than George Washington. He could not lie, I can, but I won't. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave, and hated, and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. Then success is sure. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. It's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than open it and remove all doubt. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Education consists mainly of what we have unlearned. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. In a good book room, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin without even opening them. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. April 1st. This is the day upon which we are reminded of what we are on the other 364. If Christ were here, there is one thing he would not be: a Christian. There are many humorous things in the world. Among them, the white man's notion that he is less savage than the other savages. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Man is the only animal that blushes, or needs to. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. It takes your enemy and your friend working together to hurt you to the heart, the one to slander you and the other to get the news to you. What would men be without women? Scarce, mighty scarce. There isn't time, so brief is life for bickerings, apologies, heartburnings, callings to account. There is only time for loving. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Mark Twain, born Samuel Langhorne Clemens, was one of America's most influential writers, humorists, and social critics. Best known for works like The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, he captured the spirit, contradictions, and moral tensions of his time with unmatched wit. Twain's legacy lies not only in his storytelling, but in his fearless critique of hypocrisy, ignorance, and human folly. His philosophy can be summed up as a relentless pursuit of truth through humor, using wit and skepticism to challenge convention, expose human folly, and defend independent thinking and moral courage.